Now exercise 3.3, question number 3. The number of children in 6 different classes are given below. Represent the data on a bar graph. We have to represent the data on a bar graph. So what is meant by a bar graph? It is the graphical representation of the data. So we have to draw the bar graph. Here the data is given, class and the number of children. Fifth class 135 children, 6th 120, 7th 95, 8th 100, 9th 90 and 10th 80. Then first part of the question, how would you choose a scale? So before drawing the bar graph, we have to select or we have to choose the scale. Then look at the values. So based on the values, you have to select the scale. And we can take the scale as, in the graph paper, we have a 1 unit and 1 unit or 1 centimeter. And that 1 unit or 1 centimeter, how many children? We have to take it. Okay. So here we can select it as 1 unit is equal to 10 children. 1 unit is equal to 10 children. Then second part of the question. Which class has the maximum number of children and the minimum number of children? So by looking at this data, we can find out the maximum number of children and minimum number of children, or from the graph also. Okay. Now based on this data, how we can find out? Now look at the classes and which class has the maximum number of children. So the highest value, look at that, out of this the highest value is 135. So 135 in which class? 5th class. Okay. So which class has the maximum number of children? 5th class. Maximum number of children in which class? 5th class or 5th standard, you have maximum number of children. And minimum number of children in which class? The minimum value. So the minimum value out of this, the smallest value is 80 and 80 will be in which class? 10th. So we can say that the minimum number of children will be in a 10th class. 10th. So the minimum number of children is 10th. Now we have one more part to answer. Find the ratio of the students of class 6th to the students of class 8th. Find the ratio of students of class 6th. Okay. Class 6th, how many students are there? Class 6th, we have 120 students, and class 8th, we have 100 students. So class 6th, we have 120 students, and class 8th, we have 100 students. Okay. And we want to find the ratio of students of class 6th to students of class 8. Therefore, the required ratio is equal to students of class 6th, and in 6th we have 120 students. So 120 is 2. The students of class 8, number of students of class 8, that is 100. So 120 is to 100. So this one we can write it as 120 divided by 100. We want to write down in the lowest form. Now we can divide, or we can reduce to the lowest form. We can divide both numerator and denominator by 10. So we will get it as a 12 by 10. Again we can find out the common factor for this 12 and 10, divided by 2, divided by 2. So we will get 6 by 5. So which is equal to 6 is to 5. Therefore, the required ratio is equal to 6 is to 5. The required ratio is equal to 6:5. Now we did not answer the first part of the question. What is the first part? We want to draw the bar graph. Now I will show you how we have to draw the bar graph. Now here we have the graph paper, the graph sheet. Okay. So the values are also given here. I wrote the values here. Now we want to draw the bar graph. Now first step we have to draw the axis. Okay. So the horizontal axis is known as x-axis and the vertical axis is known as y-axis. Now we will draw the axis. This one is x-axis and this one is y-axis. So the vertical axis is y-axis. Now we already selected the scale. We have to write down the scale in the graph sheet. So scale, right hand side corner we have to write down the scale. Scale is equal to 1 unit is equal to 10 children. 1 unit is equal to 10 children. Okay. Then 1 unit means this much is the 1 unit. Okay. So from here to here is the 1 unit and this 1 unit we can say as 1 centimeter or 1 unit and it will represent how many children? 10 children. So this one big division is equal to 10 children. So this small division is equal to how many children? It will be equal to 1 child. Okay. So we will start marking. Here we have it 10. So this one will be 10. Then 20. Then 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. 100. 110. 120. 130 and 140. 140. Okay. Then here on along x-axis we have to draw the bars and here we are going to draw the vertical bars. Okay. Now the first one is 5th class. We have 135 students. Then first 1 centimeter you have to leave. Okay, so you have to start from here. 135. So here it is 130. So 135 will come here. Okay. Now we have to draw. And 35. Okay, and it will represent the 5th. Okay, 5th class. Then you have to leave 1 centimeter. Okay, so equal spacing between the bars. Then next is a 120. 120 is against this one. Okay, you have to draw a line. Okay. So it will represent the next class, that is a 6th. Again leave 1 centimeter. Then next one is 95. Now look at that, you have to leave 1 centimeter, then 90 is here, 95 in between the okay, and this one will be 7th. Again leave 1 centimeter. Next one is 8th, 100. Okay, 8th, 100. Again leave 1 centimeter. Next 9th. Okay, 9th, 90. Then next is 10th. Then 10th it is 80. Now we can shade it. If you want, you can shade it, or we can give designs like this. Okay. Here you can write the number of children. Number of children. So in the graph paper, in this side you can write number of children, and here we have the classes. Here we have the classes. Okay, or classes in this direction. Okay, this direction, what is given there? Classes. And the scale is also given. The scale 1 unit is equal to 10 children, and here you can name the graph also. That means number of children in different classes. Number of children in different classes. Number of children in different classes. You can give a heading also, or simply you can write it as the bar graph. Okay. So in this way you have to draw the bar graph. Now look at the height of the bars. Here the maximum height. So which indicates that the class 5th has a maximum number of children, and this bar, it is only, that means look at the height of the bar corresponds to 10th class. It is only up to this much. So we can say that the number of children in the 10th class will be minimum and the maximum number of children will be in the 5th class. Okay. So that's all for today's class. Thank you.